Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Senator Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today is Tuesday, August the 20th, 2024. Got a happy birthday shout outs going out to Sharon, McAnulty, Lavigne, uh, Enguito, Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper, and Natalie, a.k.a. Lesher, Barnhart. So, without further ado, here's birthday song for the four of you. Hey, Natalie, hey, Thumper, hey, Lavigne, hey, Sharon, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Wow, that's another year gone away. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. I said, hey, Sharon. Hey, Lavigne. Hey, Lori. Or Thumper. Hey, Natalie. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. Happy birthday to the four of you. Many, many more blessed birthdays ahead. All right. All right. How about them Shin Show fans? Ooh, buddy. Do we got them? We've got Doug Bellbell, a.k.a. Steve Clary, Ashley Carter Adams, Savann Murphy Beason, Ashley Addington, a.k.a. My Brat, and Rico Murphy, and Jarvis Johnson, and my Pokey pal, Tracy and Barnhart. Special return poke for you now. All right, those are the Shin Show shout outs for today. We're going to bring you a weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. And that weather forecast is going to start off with today. Today's weather is going to be, well, it's going to be, well, it has been fairly nice. That's what it's been. Oh, it's going to be brought to you today. That's who I was going to say, what I was going to say. Brought to you today by Helping Hands Thrift Store and Foster Care Closet and Diner, located at 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. That's right. Go on over and get yourself some good eats and some great deals on all kinds of secondhand use, secondhand goods. I'm telling you, it's a thrift store that cannot be beat. Prices are out of sight and not out of sight high, out of sight low. I'm sorry. And the food, oh, exquisite. You can't beat home cooking like you'll find at the Helping Hands Thrift Store Diner. That's right. Okay. Get on over there, 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri. All right, let's see. Cloudy skies today. Well, I hadn't really seen, well, now I do. But it was mostly all day, but now it's cloudy. And we're going to have high temperatures around 80 degrees Fahrenheit with winds north to northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight, low temperatures of 59 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, Wednesday, August the 21st, some clouds in the morning will give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon. High temperature of 78 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for Thursday, August 22nd, sunshine and high temperatures of 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Friday, August the 23rd, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight, low temperatures of 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for Saturday, August the 24th, intervals of clouds and sunshine in the morning with more clouds for later in the day. Slight chances of rain showers and high temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Only very slight, 22% chance of precipitation. Partly cloudy skies overnight, low temperatures of 73 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5 day forecast, Sunday, August the 25th, 2024. Sunshine and clouds mixed together with high temperatures of 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few clouds overnight, low temperatures of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. And of course, that Sunday forecast was brought to you by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church, a non denominational Christian church located at 520 North Benton Avenue, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. The Gingerbread Church or the Lions Chapel. So come on by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church and enjoy the services from 10:30 a.m. until I think 12:30 a.m. Alrighty then. There you have it. That's your weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. I guess you'd say, oh, what can make me feel this way? It's my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. Song lyrics, my girl. Well, I've got so much honey, the birds envy me. I got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. Whoa, whoa, hey, hey. Oh yeah, I don't need no money, nor fortune, nor fame. I got all the riches, baby, of a man can claim. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way is my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. I got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I've even got the month of May with my girl. Talking about, talking about my girl. Can't keep talking enough about my girl. All right, let's see what else. Hmm. We got to do some Sam Cooke. How about what a wonderful world this would be, Sam Cooke. Song lyrics, what a wonderful world, Sam Cooke. Don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about science, but don't know much about the French I do. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a slide ruler for. But I do know that one and one is two. And I know that if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now I don't claim to be any student, but I'm trying to be. For maybe, baby, if I'm being a student, baby, I could bring your love for me. Don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about the science book. Don't know much about the French I do. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. I love that history. Biology. I love that science book. Um, French I do. Yeah, but I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Oh, what a wonderful world this would be. Song lyrics Cupid. Cupid, drop back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Now I don't mean to be a bother to you, but I'm in distress for a danger of me losing all my happiness. For I love a girl who doesn't know I exist, and this you can fix. So, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Now, Cupid, if your arrow makes her love strong for me, I promise I will love her till eternity. I know between the two of us her heart we can steal. So help me if you will. So Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for me. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. Now, Cupid, don't you hear me calling me? I need you, Cupid, help me. I need you, Cupid, don't fail me. All right, it's enough. Enough. It's early in the week. Early in the week time. Just about spirit time. Down on the corner, you can hear them start to unwind. Four kids on the corner trying to make a buck. Just singing praises and trying to get it rough. But yeah, this week's a good week. We got tomorrow, August 21st, Music on Main. Can't forget to catch that. Music on Main's always a good time. I tell you, today's uh tomorrow's Music on Main is going to be in the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street here in St. Charles. Join us the third Wednesday of each and every month, May through September, from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street, and bring your lawn chairs and your um, for this free outdoor concert. Food and drinks will be available to purchase. Music this month will be by Rock Opera. So come on down, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. North Main Street, Music on Main. Is it going to take? Is it going to take? No, it's not going to take. I'll just have to speed it along. And then on the 22nd is the St. Charles Municipal Band Concert, located down there for Frontier Park. At time do they take the stage? 7:30 p.m. 500 South Riverside Drive, Frontier Park in the JC Pavilion. Bring your lawn chairs and blankets and family and friends and enjoy the outdoor concert free to the public. Back again. We'll try this one more time. Back again. Sunset Concert Series down at Lakeside Park, 370 Lakeside Park, that is. They're going to be having Are you ready for some great local music? Our Sunset Concert Series at 370 Lakeside Park is ready to get ready for our Sunset Fridays and two special Sunset Saturday concerts. All Sunset Friday concerts at 370 Lakeside Park take place from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. unless otherwise noted. Music this week will be by Wild Horses Creek Band. with Jim Caffey. So come on down, check out the music of Wild Horse Creek Band at 370 Lakeside Park at 1000 Lakeside Park Drive. That's the pavilion, folks. So come on down and enjoy it. There's food trucks. There's uh, whatchamacallits, concessions. Please don't bring any glass bottles and no alcoholic beverages with inside the um, thing. Alcohol is sold there. So come on down and enjoy. It's just, again, no bottles. All right. Alrighty then. Now then, let's go on and try to get ourselves to story time. I was about to do story time. Then I got myself stuck on another song, so I had to jump. I had to jump. I had to jump, jump, jump. Shit. Bedtime story for the kids. If I were the king of the forest. Oh, we are not going to do that. It's a long, long story. Do, 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 do. Do ba ba da ba 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 yeah ba 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 ba. Let's try the empty pot. And then that reminds me of another song, so we'll have to do that afterwards. Okay, kiddos, hey, it's time for TV Grandpa. So jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is, rest your sleepy little head, because TV Grandpa is about to lull you off to sleep in dreamland with a little story to help you lose your mind. One day, or long ago in China, the king announced a contest with a very special prize. The winner would be the next ruler of the land. The king was getting old and had no sons to take over the throne. In those days, only boys could become king. Now, one thing about the king is that he loved a garden, and he also announced that any boy who wanted to enter the contest must come to the palace on a certain day and get a royal seed. 6 months later, the boy would return with their plant, and the one who grew the best plant would win the contest and be next to sit on the throne. Well, every boy in China was wild with joy, and each was sure that he would win. Boys all over started to walk with pride as if they had already won the contest. Mothers and fathers were excited too, and it sure would be a grand thing to live at the palace. One boy named Juan was also hopeful. He knew that he was a good growing things. But didn't everyone in his village fight over his melons, snow peas, and baby corn? All summer long, Juan carefully pulled weeds and kept pests away so his plants would grow and thrive. Well, on the appointed day, when the royal seeds were to be distributed, hundreds of boys rushed to the palace. Now, Juan was one of the boys in that crowd, and each boy took home a royal seed, clasped tightly in their hand. Now, at home, Juan chose a good sized flower pot. He lay large pebbles at the bottom, and over them smaller pebbles, and over those he filled with pot, the rest of his pot with rich black dirt. He made a hole in the top of the soil about 1 inch deep. Carefully, he dropped the royal seed into the hole and sprinkled dirt on the top of the seed so it was level. And over the next few days, Juan watered the pot every day. All over China, boys were doing the same thing. Each one watched his pot impatiently. And when would the first little green dot appear? Day after day, Juan too watched and waited. Well, the first boy in Juan's village to announce that a green leaf was coming up was Chen. He, his news was met with great cheers. Now Chen said in a loud voice that he knew that he would be king. Han was the next to announce a little green plant was poking out from the soil in his pot. And when Wang made the same announcement, Juan was bewildered, and there was no sign of a little green pot. No, sorry. And when Han made the next announcement, a little green plant had poked up from his soil, then Juan was bewildered, because there was no sign of a little green plant in his pot. But none of the other boys could grow plants as well as he. Now soon sprouts were popping up in all the pots all over the village. Boys moved their baby plants outside so that the little leaves could grow even bigger in the sun. Many stood guard over their dear pots every moment possible. It seemed to one that every boy in the village who had planted a seed had a sprout by now. Every boy, that is, except him. Soon sprouts were popping up in all the pots all over the village. Now Juan carefully took out the seed and he moved it to another pot. And he put the very best and the richest of black soils from his garden into the new pot. He broke up every clump of soil into a tiny bits of dirt. With great care, he pressed and the royal seed into the soil on top. Juan watched the pot every day, adding drops of water here and there, and yet still his seed did not grow. Strong, mighty plants were rising tall from pots cared for by other boys in the village. Sadly, Juan walked around despondent. The other boys laughed at him, and whenever a barrel, vase, or box had nothing inside it, the young people in the village would say it was as empty as jars as Juan's pot. Now Juan moved his seed another time. This time he made a powder out of dried fish and dusted it over the soil as a fertilizer. But it was of no use. Juan's seed did not grow. 6 months had passed at last, and the day came when the boys needed to bring their plants to the palace to be judged. Shen, Han, Wang, and Hundreds of other boys cleaned their pots uh, until they shone brightly in the sun. They wiped with care each green leaf, and they uh, dre- dressed in their best clothes for the judging. And at last the day came when the boys needed to brighten their plants to the palace to be judged. "What will you do, Juan?" said his mother, looking anxiously at her son. Juan was peering out the window, watching other boys carry their plants with pride on the road that led to the palace. Sometimes parents helped by walking alongside their sons on both sides and holding up the plants so they wouldn't tip over. You didn't you did the best you could, son, said his father gently. I will bring my pot the way it is, said Juan. I did everything I could, everything anyone could do. We will go with you, said his mother. And at the palace, all the boys lined up, holding their sturdy, blooming plants in front of them. They waited to be judged. The king, in his rich silk robe, walked slowly down the line. He looked at each plant with a blank look on his face. And when he came to Juan, he frowned and said, What is this? You brought me an empty pot. It was all Juan could do to keep from disappearing. If you please, if it pleases your majesty, said Juan, I tried my best. I planted your seed in the best soil I could find. I kept it wet and watched it every day. Even the seed did not grow. I moved it to a new soil and even moved it again. But it just did not grow. Juan hung his head. I'm sorry. Said the king, turning so everyone could hear him roar. I do not know where all these other boys got their seeds. There is no way anything could grow from the seeds we passed out for the contest because all those seeds had been cooked. And as everyone knows, nothing can grow from a cooked seed. And he smiled at Juan. So Juan, being truthful and honest, became the new king. The end. Well, there you have it. That was TV Grandpa Storytime with TV Grandpa. Now we're going to go ahead and flop over to the Daily Bread portion of the program. The Daily Bread portion of the program is brought to you today by The Bible with Briscoe 2024. The Bible with Briscoe 2024 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2024 will be Psalms 105 through 106 and 1 Corinthians 3. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2024 for your daily reading of the Bible. So here you have it. Our impact on others is today's devotion in the Daily Bread portion of the program. And today's scriptures and insight will be 3 John 1, 1 through 8. 3 John 1, 1 through 8. The elder. To my dear friends, Guinness, whom I love in the truth. Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, and even as your soul is getting along well. It gives me good joy or great joy when someone believes. So come and testify about your faithfulness to the truth, telling how you continue to walk in it. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. Dear friends, you are faithful in what you are doing for the brothers and sisters, even though they are strangers to you. They have told the church about your love. So please send them on their way, no manner in a manner that honors God. It was for the sake of the name that they went out, receiving no help from the pagans. We ought therefore to show hospitality to such people so that we may work together for the truth. And that was 3rd John 1 through 8, which concludes the daily bread portion of the program for today. That was brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2024, a daily reading of the Bible. Got one tuned in right at the end. I was just about to sign off. Glad you made it. I guess you're out. Alrighty, my friends. Hey, that's it. That's all. That's the Shen Show. This here's. I got one more song for you though, and it goes something like this. Goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So, goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. But it did it. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, God loves you and so do I. So come on back and see us again tomorrow because, well, God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. Bye bye.